Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Let's Talk About Cigars. My name is Dutchcigars. Today we have another premiere, so let's light one up. Like I just said, today we have another premiere here on the show. I got this product in a couple of, I think a good week ago, to try it out, to make a video about it, and now that you see this video, it's finally released, so I can make this public. And it's a new cutter knife from Les Vines Lames. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, sorry for that. It's a French brand and it's a beautiful handmade cutter knife. If you're on Instagram, you probably will know them. They already make a big version of this one for the last couple of years now. It's a big knife, you can cut your meat with it and everything, but you can also cut a cigar. It has a hole where you can put your cigar through, you can cut it, and it works perfectly. But now, a lot of people I think found it too big, and now they made a smaller version. So let me show you the box and everything up close, of course how it works, and then we will talk a little bit more about pricing and all those things. So let me show you. And here it is. As you can see, a very nice box around it, a nice special French flag, so you can lift up the box. Here we can see the name. It's let me show up the first batch, Le Petit. So it is the small one, as you can see. Very nice presentation. Let me show you what's inside of the box. So the cutter. Okay, let me first show you a little bit more what's inside of the box for the rest. Here we have a small tool, so you can either loosen it up a little bit or maybe even take out the blade. I like it that it's a nice detail that they did this, because of course everybody has this in house, and as a manufacturer you can think, oh well, everybody has it, let's not give it. Well, I like the detail. And then we have this. So this is not included in every box. There's a special option to get. I think they have it in like 5 different colors. This is the light brown one. I love this color. Very nice, high quality leather. And you can put your cutter in. If you put it in like this, it fits in completely. I like that they did this. The logo in it. Oh. Nice detail. So that's all in the box. Now let's talk about this thing. So within the cigar culture, there are multiple ways to prepare your cigars. Of course, we all know a puncher, a straight cutter, and a V cutter, and like I previously had in one of my videos, is like a scissor type of cutter. But there is also within the community, a big community that all use knives. So some people just use normal knives because you can cut off the top and you can then smoke it. Or there is also a community that uses knives like this to either cut it in the normal way or cut it in a guillotine way. So let me show you the 2 ways that this cutter works. So for example, a smaller one. Of course you can do this with every very sharp knife. You need a very nice sharp one so you don't ruin the cigar, but as you can see, you can just put the cigar against it. So if you don't have a cutter with you in any situation and you really want to smoke, you can always use a sharp knife. Okay, looking through the lens and doing this goes horribly wrong again, but you get the point. You can do this in a very nice controlled way and you have a perfect cut. So you don't need to cut off a lot. As you can see, I just took off a little bit. For the people who are a long time smoker already know, you don't need to take off a lot of the cigar. This also works perfectly. So But of course you can also cut it in the normal way. So I just made a small insertion here, but of course I can still cut it. So the thing is that you need to cut it on this side, with this side where the logo is on, and that's because on this side it connects better than there because it has an edge. So this is the best side to cut it on. Also what I love, by the way, I don't know if you guys can see it, but here is first batch. Nice details. So the color, by the way, that I chose is called red wood. It's a natural color, red wood. It's not painted. It has no extra gloss finish on it, nothing. It's just a beautiful type of wood. Looks very nice, and by the way, the knife is very sharp. I already cut in my finger accidentally, so I can promise you it's very, very sharp. So let me get the cigar ready. Of course, you can now you can clearly see where you want to cut it. It's nice and thin, and then you can put the pressure on it, and here it goes. As you can see, a very, very nice, clean cut, perfectly. So that's how easy it is. And of course, if you're left-handed, I guess, with this, you can very easily put a cigar in like this, and you can cut it this way. So you have the blade on this side again, and also this helps. It's very easy to help. Okay, so the previous one was very big. This is very small now. As you can see, this is a Petite Churchill. It's almost the same size. Of course, the little steel handle is a little bit bigger. It's a very high quality blade, and it's very light. If you compare it to the old one was quite heavy, and this is very, very light. It's, yeah, I'm happy to see how they did this. With an extra hole here, you can maybe put a chain through it or something like that. Yeah, so far, yeah, quite happy about it. So let's talk about prices. So now let's talk about the prices. They will, at the beginning, they will come in 6 types of colors. 4 of them, I believe, are the wood ones. Oh no, 3 of them will be wood. 1 will be another material, it's blue, I believe. 1 will be carbon fiber, and 1 will be brass. The last 2 are the most expensive ones. I really like the brass one. I asked for the brass one when they said which color do you like, but unfortunately these are all prototypes. This is also a prototype, and from the brass one he only had 1. So maybe in the future I'm getting 1. But for now I like this color as well, that's why I picked it. The prices for these cutters will depend on when you buy it and where you buy it, because now there is a crowdfund campaign going on and they're a bit cheaper there, and after that they will come on the market, and it depends on the country and the taxes, but it will be between 149 and 199 euros for a very beautiful knife. And like I said, the leather sleeves will be sold separately, but I believe in the crowdfund there are some ways you can order it with the leather sleeve. So the link to the website will be in the description below. Like I said in my previous videos, we will try to, in our La Casa del Bano store, we will try to support the people on Instagram. Of course, this guy is also famous from Instagram. He has a very big account by himself, but also with his cutters. And like I said, we try to support them. So we are also trying to, well, I think we just did. Yes, we just did. We are also getting these knives in the store. We will be one of the first stores to actually sell them, where you can come and see the knife and try it. And we will definitely be the first store to try it, because we're the only ones with actually who have a knife now. So if you're interested, before ordering it, you want to see it, you can always drop by and you can use my knife to see if it's something that you like. So yeah, is it worth the money? That's always the question. It's not cheap, of course, but it's a high quality. The finishing, the details, I really like that. That makes it definitely worth the money. Because, well, for that price point you can also get like some of the cutters from the bigger brands, and then you have a cutter that everybody has, something machine made, normal, and this is mostly handmade in France. I like that. I like that the price isn't that extreme high. The big one has a very has a much higher price point. I believe around the 400 euros. But this one is I like the price point on this one very much. I think this will sell very well. I just saw, by the way, how the campaign is going. I thought he was looking for 25,000 euros on sales to get it going, and I just looked and it was started yesterday, so it's now more than 24 hours on it, but it's already on the 45,000 euros, something like that. So a lot of people have already ordered it, so my congratulations to you. Yeah, well, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below. By the way, let me know in the comments below, is this something you would buy? Would you like using a knife? Do you use a knife to cut it? I'm very curious to hear that from you guys. So let me know, and smoke on.